It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige, and now you'll choose to. Congratulations.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Louisiana's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. In his opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ragin' Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Ragin' Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Now play number 9 on this drive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Back to throw again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack sets up second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. The pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Raging Cajuns bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. He's a first and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. A quick throw out left, complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking right, this one caught. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights through the tackler. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Sun Devils. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The short completion of the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's McCord. And the Sun Devils are looking to keep this drive going. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Makes a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive game. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense now operating in empty. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's caught. It's Proctor. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here comes the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
With a sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they stop him just short with defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
The Raging Cajuns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Hunt. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, ASU. They will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Trying to find room. It's Brown.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Raging Cajuns will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Hunt. It's a quick grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Raging Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. As we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught quickly. But a huge collision. Glove delivered there by the linebacker. That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now they'll run it on the draw. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Raging Cajuns looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense is close to punching it in. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Runs through the defender. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. It's Hunt. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The Raging Cajuns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The tight end has got it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Ball is free in the backfield. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it on a counter. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So Tulane's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Minnesota's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. Tackle made after the completion. The Golden Gophers will have to kick this away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Handoff to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down after the completion. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down after that previous play. And the back gets the football. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Sims. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for the 1st down, the 37. And the Golden Gophers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Golden Gophers are on the move here.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the 1st down in this 3rd and short, and see what you can do from here.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Golden Gophers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. There's a no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Minnesota. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. He settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Looking to throw it again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Getting set for second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looks right for a quick completion. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Hits the running back in the flat. The defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Hand off to the right side. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tulane. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Snags a quick throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They're going to run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in a hurry up.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And the Fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's Tulane on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a crucial score. Kurt makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stop short of the first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This one will be fair caught. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, Chris, we've won so many playoff games and just hope for a competitive game. That's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can their defense hold up and secure the victory.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit?
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Green Wave. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Powers through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So Miami's special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 2007. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Wade. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. This will be the 9th play on the drive.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Trojans. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. 7-0. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the second down play. Handoff to the single back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down, avoid the tackle. Now it's third and short from the 22. They expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throwing for his running back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line and start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's a quick grab. A completion makes it second down. Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Receiver in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Wade.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to make a big play downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
We get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking for some space. It's Wade. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. Worst part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He shreds the tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wang. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Canes moving quickly down the field here. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Wade. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big game. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Miami. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack in the deep.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A quick juke. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. This one is broken up and it falls incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes will enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. And that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the College Football Playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Rice Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Rice's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They had put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. With the return, it's Kennedy. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So West Virginia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game. By the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening down another first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Mountaineers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down as an offensive coordinator.
Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Mountaineers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with and the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And he drops back in the gun. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Running it back, it's Kennedy. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Tries the right with a quick throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Figueroa. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They finally corral him at the 1. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal? What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Offense is out there again. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. 2nd down play coming up. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's gonna do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job.
At the 17, and your West Virginia Mountaineers.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. Receiver makes the catch. The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Using his legs, it's Fleming. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the ball is hauled in. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
To the air, it's Figueroa. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Mountaineers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk. This has been thorough domination-free three-quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When they bring him down, blockers not much help on the screen there. They're short of the first down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a quick grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Mountaineers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Important 3rd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
But, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.